Hi, welcome to the Shake Up Bias Report edition number 3. Today I'm going over spotting a bias in real time that led to a monster day today. What's nice is I spotted the bias on yesterday's live stream, and I was pissed that I couldn't take advantage of it. At the end of the day, I even had disbelievers not convinced on what I was seeing. After the stream, I kept reviewing what I saw. After watching all the results, I was even more convinced in what I seen. I edited the stream down to the dirt routes on September's 25th show. It's the 5th, 7th, 8th, and 9th races. If you haven't seen the live stream, it's the September 25th show, and it's the last 2 hours of the show. So I just edited down the route races. We're going to watch it. If you guys want to see what I was thinking, what I was talking about, and where my head was at the time, check out the live stream. But this is going to be edited down. I'm going to be talking, just narrating over it, going through what I was thinking that day. But the real footage is up. So anyways, we're going to start with the 5th race. This is going to be the first route race on the dirt. It was a muddy day on September 25th. So this was the first route race that we got to see. And it was a non-event for me. I wasn't interested in handicapping it that bad. We had a horse that opened up at about 1-5. I think it was a 9 horse. He settled at 7-5. I thought he was a terrible favorite. He had the outside of the track. He hasn't ran in a long time. I think he was off like 8 months, if I remember right. And so I thought he was over bet, but leading up to this, it was a pretty non-eventful day. I was sitting out most of the races. It was just kind of a boring chalk day. And the first thing I want to let you know, on the bias reports, what we should have been looking at on the profile was posts 1 through 3 in the route races are winning 46% of the time. So that's the first thing in my head. Now I wasn't thinking about it before the race, and I'm very interested in the race as it goes off. But I'm going to start with the first race and start seeing how my head was clicking as we go through this. So they're already out the gate. The 9 is, like I said, he's the big favorite. He's strung kind of outside. The 2 and the 3 are stuck on the inside. There was a couple scratches in the race. There was no 1 horse, and the 4 horse was also scratched. So 6 is actually the 3 horse in this race, or coming from the 3 posts. I'm sorry, 6 is actually coming from the 4 hole. I had to look at the charts to make sure. So 5 is making this huge move. He had the 3 hole, but he got strung outside. But right here, he looks like he's a sure thing winner. The 6, who was in the 4 hole, is kind of on the inside. He's holding up pretty well, but right now this race just looks pretty uneventful, and it looks like it's going to be 5-6. And here comes the 3 in the 2 hole. So basically, it's easier for me to talk post position. That race actually finished 2-3-4-1, and nothing was really clicking in my head at this time. I wasn't interested in that race. And it wasn't until later in the show that I brought out the bias report and was like, wait a minute, I think I missed something there. So anyways, that's the first route race we've seen today. And I edited this down, so I don't think we're going to have a lot of wait time. So we should be going into the 7th race right after this. So the 7th race, I was I thought all the best horses were on the outside of this track, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I was remembering that the inside of the track, I used this 6 at 25 to 1 in second, but I used the 1 in the 2. I want you to watch this 6 horse. He's 20 to 1. He's getting that rail ride. And right now, you could probably see the panic on my face going, son of a bitch, I got this 6 horse, but I know I don't have a win bet. And I need an inside horse. I need the 7 or the 5 to finish ahead of him, or the 1 and the 2. And right now, I am like getting pissed at myself because I'm thinking this 25 to 1 shot, I should have had win money on him. And I'm looking pissed right there. But remember, I did say and if you guys go watch the real stream, I did say the faster horses were on the outside. So this is now the 8th race. So now I'm definitely thinking inside of the track. I got the 1, 2, 4, 5. I got most of the money on the 1 horse. The 1 horse is sitting there on 3rd. He's the big favorite at even money. He kind of had to fan out here. But he's still on the inside, and he rode kind of the backstretch on the inside. The 2 was never but a shot in the dark. So the real contenders I thought was in here was the 1, the 3, and the 4. And I know that the horses are circling wide. And on other videos, I explained that just because they circle wide, I think the bias is more on the backstretch than the stretch itself. So I don't care about these horses getting on the wide side as they come down the stretch. That's been normal on this golf stream when I say that the inside of the track is good. So basically, we're going to end up with a 1-4 here. That put me alive to some doubles, which I'm not going to end up cashing. So that was all inside. Now, this last race, I want you to watch this last race very carefully. The 6 is going to end up winning it, and he was hard for me to get to. He shouldn't have been hard, but he was a little hard. The inside horses all suck. Everyone in the chat room kind of thought 9 was one of the horses to beat here. And I want you to watch especially this stretch run. The 1 was a horse I did have in this race. I thought he got a slow break. He's kind of a weak closer, meaning he lets horses get in front of him. I thought he was really making a nice rail rally. He comes off the rail. I'm not going to blame the jockey on that. I'm not sure if him staying on the rail would have made a difference here. But I wish he would have stayed on the rail. I know when an inside horse closes, a lot of times the jockey got to gamble if he should fan wide to try to avoid that traffic. And I think that's what he did here. But I really want you to watch the 6 and the 9. Tell me if you guys think this 9 horse has this 6 beat easily until the 6 horse drifts to the rail. I really thought the 9 was not going to lose this race. To me, that rail carried the 6 to the win. And I kind of debated with some guys on that one. Some of the guys said that I was crazy for what I was seeing. Remember, we had all inside horses in the 5th race. We had that 6 horse skim the rail at 25 to 1. We had that 1-4, which was basically inside. And then to me, it looks like this 6 horse was carried by the rail to beat that 9. And the 9 was a big chalk there. So anyways, I went to bed kind of pissed last night, but when I cleared my head, so I didn't cash anything yesterday. On the live stream, I cashed nothing. I took some shots trying to take advantage of what I thought was that inside bias. So the game plan today was we're going to start off Gulfstream dirt route races like it's an inside bias. That was the game plan. They took the first and the third race off the turf. And thank you. I'm really glad they did. But I just got the charts for this. So we got the day rolling in the first race. We had money on the 3 to win. He was basically 7-2. And he came a little bit off the pace to win that race. And he won pretty easily. So I'm already rolling. I had money to win, and I had a little double going to the 4 and the 2 in the next race. I just like the 4 and the 2. That was that's just a 6 furlong race. So remember, I really thought the bias was in the route races, the inside. So we got off to a decent start. We hit the winner in the first race, 7-2. We hit the double. The double wasn't that great. It was $25 for $1, but we got off to a nice start. We willed the 2 and the 4 back to the 1 and the 5. We hit the exacta. This is a next route race. Remember, I'm looking for inside horses. You say, well, you got the 5. The 5 is in the 3 hole. We hit this exacta real good. I hit the double for decent. And this was the ticket. I didn't even have win money. I boxed the 1, 2, 3 post positions there. So it was I think it was the 1, 4, 5 is what I ended up posting or, boxing. But that was a really nice exacta. The exacta paid $55 for $1. The double paid another 48 for $1. So we're hitting it there. I didn't do anything in the next race. There was a lot of first-time starters, and it was a 5 furlong race. But the next 2 races are 2 more dirt routes. So we get to the 5th race. I got another 1, 2, 3 exacta box. This time I got win money on the 1. The 1 was 7-1. And I got doubles going 1, 2, 3 to the 1 and 2 next race. So we hit this win ticket. We hit a nice exacta again. That exacta paid $31 for $1. We got our a monster day already secured by the 5th race. And then the next race was a 6th race. It was a mile on the dirt race. Our 1 and 2 did not win. The 1 got out to a huge lead, but the 5 horse won. He was the even money favorite. And that's where my day ended. And that's when I decided I wanted to make the video. So basically, I didn't have a great day yesterday, but because what I thought I seen about an inside bias today at the route races, we ended up with a nice little Rolex day. And I keep preaching how important these biases are in race watching. So this is my bias report, edition number 3. Talking to some of the guys on the email, I am going to do a number 4 to help you guys out with some more stuff. But if you guys are interested in the bias reports, I'm going to keep putting them up there. My contact info is contact me at handicappingpaul@outlook.com. That's where you can get the information on how to get the bias reports, and I'm operating through PayPal. I'm doing the 3 circuits, Florida, New York, and Kentucky, all one price, $30. I update them once a week, and it's $30 for a month of membership. And we just started. I just started it, so I'm getting a lot of good feedback. By the way, I didn't have a great Friday stream. I know at least 2 of the people that hit that 25-1 with the bias reports. I didn't hit it. I make mistakes too, but we still making them pay anyways. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the next video.